Hey guys, this is Monami Frost, and today I want to talk more about my pregnancy experience and how it has been, and just a little bit more in detail what I wanted to say, what I've been wanting to talk about. Lately, I've been super busy with the burger place since opening and everything, and yeah, I wanted to film these videos anyway, like a lot. So when I announced the pregnancy and I talked a little bit more about my morning sickness in another video, now I wanted to talk more about just how we came to the this whole idea, if we wanted a baby or not and stuff. So yeah, a lot of people were asking if this was a planned pregnancy and everything, and yes, it was. Ever since we first met with my husband, we have talked on and off once in a while about having another baby, and we've talked about it, but for so long we thought it's great as it is and all. And one big thing why we didn't have a baby until now, while we talked, every time we talked, we always asked Gabby, our daughter, we asked her if she wanted to have a sibling, what would she feel like and stuff, and she was not happy. She was like, she would start crying and she'd be like, no, 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 I don't want a baby brother or sister. And yeah, she would get really upset. And the main thing, I really didn't want the baby, if we get in, if I get pregnant and there's a baby on the way and Gabby starts resenting it. I had never want to put her in that position, and I want everybody to be happy about the baby. Probably she would start to come around and everything, but anyway, I didn't want her to start on that note and on that about having a baby and being kind of resentful against it. So for years we've been thinking oh, it's fine as it is now. We're super happy. It's not like we're missing something, and until now, recently we just started talking more about it, and I've always said how much I love being a young mom, and I love that I have such a great connection with Gabby just because I'm a young mom. And not that anything's wrong with having kids when you're older and everything. It's great, obviously. It's just personally, I've always wanted to be younger when I have kids. So I was thinking oh my god, okay, I'm slowly, obviously we'll be getting older soon, not that I'm really old. So I'm thinking I'm getting to 25. Next year I'm gonna be 25. I'm thinking oh, I would have thought that I would maybe have another baby by now. So we just started talking a little bit, and I started talking to Gabby, and she kind of started saying that it would actually be really cool to have a baby sibling. She had changed her mind completely and started saying how actually it would be cool and what we could name the baby and everything. And for me it was okay, that's a green light. Because as well, I always when I imagined having another one, I wanted the other baby to be connected to Gabby as well and have some kind of bond. And I realized if we waited more longer, or I don't know, for another 5 years or so, Gabby would be a teenager, and then definitely I don't think she would care that much about the baby. She probably would, but she wouldn't care so much to be excited about it, and it would be oh, just my sibling and my, I don't know, it could be so many different ways. But now I realize it for Gabby and the new baby, it's such a big gap. But I still think in some way it's a great gap, because now Gabby is very independent, and she loves cooking all kinds of stuff, and she does things on her own, that she's independent, she can take care of herself, and she can help out with the baby as well. And she understands everything. She understands that the baby is gonna be little and is gonna need attention, and it's not gonna be that I will love the baby more than her, you know? Oh my god, just realized that I just finished filming and like I'm talking about everything, and I realized that like half of the video that I was talking about didn't film because like I ran out of memory on the card, but I'll try to continue about, yeah, what was I saying? I was saying that, yeah, Gabby is in such a great place right now that she is old enough to understand everything and to understand that like the baby needs attention, like I said. And yeah, it's so great. Now she's so excited. Every single day she gets more and more excited about kind of meeting her little sister, and yeah, it's so beautiful to watch, and I'm so glad that we waited until this moment, and it just feels perfect, you know? I just was in such a great place, I think, mentally and physically, to get pregnant again and everything. Ever since like me and my husband met, he mentioned that like he said that on the first date I actually said that I would want to get pregnant sometime again, just because I want to experience pregnancy, and it would be completely a different experience, because obviously when I was pregnant with Gabby it was completely different. I was 15 and I didn't pay too much attention to what was going on inside my body. What it was that I was just basically hiding at home because I was 15 and I was pregnant, and I didn't want it to be judged by people I know, and because I lived in a small country and small town basically. Obviously everybody knows each other pretty much, you know, like you can bump into like somebody, but everybody's super judgmental, and I didn't want it to get any of that, oh, there's the knocked up girl. But you know, I've always thought that if I just wait this out, you know, and when I give birth, I become a mom. I'm just a mom. I'm not any more than knocked up girl. So that's why I was hiding pretty much through the whole pregnancy at home, and I was kind of hoping that it will like go past as soon as possible and I will just get the baby and I'll be a mom and that's it. It wasn't obviously like I was just like some knocked up girl. I was in a relationship with the person, and like when I had Gabby, and even after 2 years after that, we were still together, you know? It wasn't like I found some random guy and, you know, like, but that's what everybody would assume. And because I was like tattooed and all of that, and they wouldn't know like the whole story, like how I've mentioned before that we use protection and all of that, but nobody would care, you know, because I was like 15 and all that, and just people would jump to conclusions. So yeah, now that's why I'm super excited to like enjoy this pregnancy. I've been reading so much before even getting pregnant. I was reading so much about the right nutrition and what should I eat and what not, and all the vitamins and all of that. I will definitely make a video on tips and what I did for like conception and all of that. I really want to share it because it was really interesting to learn all of that anyway, so I will definitely want to make a video about it. Yeah, I just want to experience. I love just being aware. It's such a different experience right now than it was when I was like pregnant with Gabby. I didn't think about how big is the baby every single time, like every week, and what develops and how it looks, and just to read everything that is going on inside my body. And I didn't realize what a miracle and just like crazy thing it is that two people can create a life out of nothing basically. And that just blows my mind every single time, and I think that is the most beautiful thing. And as well, when I was little, I always wanted to have 2 kids, and for me it was as well, whenever I thought about having another kid, I would just think, because I can imagine having one already, like I can picture the little kid that I will have, and I just have so much love inside me to give, that I just really wanted to experience the pregnancy and give that love to another person. And yeah, I'm just super excited and super happy about all of this, and I could have not asked for a better experience. Even though I've been super crazy sick, I'm so freaking happy. And so is Gabby, and so is Anne-Reese, and we are just enjoying every minute of it. So yeah, I definitely want to talk more about like all other things, and create definitely like a Q&A video where you can ask me like questions, obviously, what exactly is like interests you and stuff, and I want to talk more about all kinds of things. I could talk about this for hours and hours. Already like talked so much, probably just for about just why we decided to have a baby and like was it planned. But yeah, I'm super excited. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching, and definitely stay tuned because there will be more videos. And then when the baby's here, when baby Frost is here, I'll definitely be filming more family vlogs, and yeah, hopefully it'll get a little bit more chill with other things so I can film more. But yeah, it's all good. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.